The St. John Ambulance Organization is Canada's leading first aid charity. But aside from providing life-saving training and resources, they also have a variety of volunteer-led programs. One being their Therapy Dogs program, which is celebrating a big milestone, 30 years, if you can believe it. Bob Darlington, a volunteer and coordinator for the program, joins me now. Hi, Bob. How are you doing?
Okay, and you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to chat with you today because what an amazing program this is. So the Therapy Dog program reaches thousands of people across Canada, offering folks comfort, joy, just to name a few things, and companionship, of course. If people were hearing about this program for the very first time, Bob, can you give us a little bit of a history lesson of how it started and where it stands today?
Okay, it did start 30 years ago. The primary focus back then was long-term care and retirement homes, because it was felt that individuals living in long-term care and retirement homes often felt lonely, lost. Their family members weren't able to come in and see them very often. However, when you brought a therapy dog in, they felt a lot better. It was a stress reliever for them. And it actually spurred them to start talking amongst themselves. For dementia patients, it often helped them come back out of their dementia stupor, and they would start talking about pets that they may have had years and years ago, but it helped bring them back. From there, we migrated into hospitals because patients there often were there for some time getting treatment, but they often wanted memories of home and that, and pets that they had left behind. From there, we went into schools. So we were in elementary schools, where we have a couple of programs that we deliver there, where one is a reading program for those in the kindergarten through grade 3. It's meant for children who have trouble reading out loud. So that the program helped with giving them confidence, because the dogs were non-judgmental. We had another program that we use with them as well, which is playing safe with dogs, teaching children how to, if they see a dog out running around in the neighborhood, what should they do? We basically teach them to stand like a tree and lay like a log, not try to run away from the dog. You run away, basically the dog thinks you're playing, and it may come and knock you over. However, we teach children to always ask permission if the dog is with its owner, and a special process, which is letting the dog sniff your hand, and then from there you can pat its chin and go on from there.
It's so clear with the therapy dogs. I mean, you mentioned just, the impact that it's had on so many different communities, so many different demographics. I mean, as a volunteer and coordinator yourself of this program, I mean, from that emotional level, what's it like seeing people, kind of come back to life and get so much joy from this experience?
Well, it's really wonderful to see, because you see the changes that, just a four-legged friend come in and makes a difference for the whole environment. You see the children who've learned how to read properly. We've seen the Alzheimer's patients come back from their, as I call it, their dementia stupor. It's really heartwarming, and every time you see it, you know that's why you're in the program, and that's what a lot of my handlers tell me every time it happens to them.
Well, Bob, thank you so much for everything that you've done, and also 30 years. That is an amazing milestone, and to see the reach of it all. Now, of course, if you want to volunteer yourself or get more information, sja.ca for more information. Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having us.